Hello and welcome back to Autonauts. I'm Ivan and here's our painful reminder to turn off the science. I guess we can't forget it now. But which science? This one needs... That's the next food part. Well, let's do this one because we have a cereal right here. Good. Because we have tons of things to build now, I believe, with the current science. Let's look into it because we should have the bots. If not, I'm going to switch to the bots. Where is it? No, here it is. We got it. We have the parts, we have the construction, we have the technology. So we need to finish up this part as well. We need to get the not just the frames but the panels as well. And we need to sort this mess out. I kind of like it, but it's a bit messy. So we're going to clean it up as well. Let's see. We are in the position we were almost planning to be. The position of not having any logs. So let's not build more floors than we actually need right now. Like so. And then we're going to switch this one around. So you delete your programming and we type logs from here to here. Do that forever. I think this is a nice way to do a buffer. At least we saved 100 logs. We can also funnel these back if we want to. We might need it, we might not. What I'm seeing though is a lot of stumps, which means we don't have enough diggers. So let's get one of the diggy bots right now. Let's say to me bot. Let's copy the name. Let's copy the programming. Let's restart it. And let's do, let's see, here, dig for forest. But how many do we have? We have 2, so this is number 3. Go. And you are currently number 4. Now, at some point we are going to upgrade bots or make a kill squad that kills off the lower tier bots and do some purifying of them and all of those things. But for that we need sand and we haven't gotten that far. So we have the frames, we have quite a lot of frames, which is nice. We also need to upgrade these bots because we definitely need more things down here. But before we do that, I was really hoping to get to the Mark II bot. That's right, the Mark II bot, not the MK2 bot, because I'm learning English. And apparently Mark or MK is the shortened version of Mark. So, we have planning mode. Ooh. What's going on? New area. Let's make a new area and test this out. Area 10 by 10. Yellow. Test. Nice. So we can plan out areas. Show dimensions. Show names. Make new area. Move area. Or select. Oh, and we can move as well. This is very nice. So there has been a patch since I last played. I'm going to experience some of the mechanics as we go along. I think that's the best way to do that. So you need panels and square frames. Oh, of course, but we haven't gotten the panels made yet. So let's get a structural workbench. That's this one. If we make it here, let's place the crate as well. This doesn't leave a lot of breathing room. So let's say move, select, one down. Better. Or what if we took this crate, rotated it like so, and then we do the same with this one? Is that better maybe? It definitely is. Nice, that saved us a complete tile, which is probably very much needed for absolutely nothing. So, oops, there we go. Let's move this there, this there. You are the panel, and that's frame, plank, fixing pegs. I kind of forgot how we made these now. I think it's 2 bots and then one of the bots move the product as well, one of these 2. Yes. So if we have one bot that gets the frame and planks, one bot that brings the peg and moves the product to the box. That should be doable with the Mark 1 bot, so let's try that. Let's see, square frame. Let's hope there's room for the frame in the backpack. Let's bring the bot down here, and while it's moving, I'm going to leave the axe right there, and I'm also going to leave the disc there. Okay, so record, pick up, store. That works, but it takes 2 slots. And how many slots does it have? Okay, let's see. Go pick it up and stow it. Didn't work, need a backpack. Drop the item, and I'll drop the item. And let's look for a backpack. I think we might have one spare somewhere, but it's probably faster to just make a new one. Create backpack upgrade. Oh, that's mine. Not needed for the bot. Let's see. So we need a bot workbench, and it should be up here. The basic bot workbench might be one of the ones we are upgrading right now. Let's see. Basic bot. Yeah, we don't have one. So let's help this one out by getting some construction materials. And why isn't anything happening here? Pull my out until chopping block is full. Until this thing is full. We need this bot working and working and working. That's good. That's better. So it's going to take a while to get the poles in order because we're making these square frames, and everything is going to completely blow up when we start the panels construction as well. So I'm going to leave this with only 1 crate because we don't need a buffer of 10 at the very beginning. We just need to set it up. So let's see, planks and poles. I guess construction bots are actually doing stuff, but why? We don't have any poles to construct with. Apparently we do. Nice. So, let's get these ones back in the box. So, oh, not you. You don't go into the box. You just wait for the backpack. The backpack will arrive when we get poles for the construction, the blueprint bot. There we go. Let's see. I don't want to mess with the pole bot, but I think the pole bot is just waiting anyway, so we'll just if we notice our pole bots, there it is, and it's going to set up there nicely, and it's not going to get confused because we did what we just did. So backpack, 1 pole, which we don't have. There we go, and 3 planks. Good. And then we get this one, and we get this one. Open inventory. This is the slow way of doing that. It is possible to control right click, I believe, to upgrade. Let's test it out just to be sure, so we know it for next time. Yeah, there we go. Puts it on the back of the robot. Good. So this means you should be able to stow one of those. Yes. Okay, so come here, drop it. I'll take that. I'll demonstrate with it in a bit for the bot. So we have the stowed thing. Now we just need 4 planks. That's here. That's 1 plank, 2 planks, 3 planks, and 4 planks. Stop. And we do that ourselves. Then we go down. Oh, not there. Oh, good. It couldn't insert it in the bench at least. That's good. So stop this. Now we need the retrieve command. There we go. And then we add. So that's move to, retrieve, and add. And there. And that we do 5 times. 4 planks and 1 square frame. So this is plank, frame to panel. Panel. Wow. Oh, do we have more letters now? No, that's just the last one. The font was shrinking a bit, so I thought maybe they added more space, but they didn't. But that's fine. We don't need to write whole books on what the bots are actually doing, as long as they do what we want and we understand what they are supposed to do when we look at the name. So the next one is going to be pegs, and store. This one can't do because, of course, because it's full up with the frame and the planks already. So that's good. So now we need peg and store. So that's pegs to panel / box / store if there's enough room. Store. Okay. So you go here and you grab 4 pegs. That's 4 times. We grab 4 as well. Now the reason we grab the 4, even though we just need 1 to show the coding, is so we actually fill the workbench and we get a product so we can teach the bot how to move it from here to here as well. It's also nice to, at the start of the coding or the start of the program of the bot, to have it empty so they don't get confused. Or I don't get confused, which is as important. So there we go, and I do 4 times, and well, that's it really. After 4 times, we pick it up from here and put it in the box, and that we do forever. That's fine. Now, do we want to do anything before we start this one? Because this is going to eat, each one of these eats 4 planks, 4 pegs, 4 poles and 4 more pegs. So that's a lot of wood. But we do have a lot of frames already. Let's see. We need 8 panels anyway, so might as well just start it. And then we're going to look into this thing here. So this bot is now out of a job, so that one can go here. That means we can remove this, and we can recharge here. That's good. We have 2 recharge bots being out of power here currently. Now we see that we do have enough of the diggy bots, but we don't have enough fill the hole bots. So let's get 1 more of those. And that would be forestry and seed plant. Why are you temporary? That's confusing. It's picking up from the tree storage and planting. I don't think this is supposed to be temporary anymore. I think the temporary part was when it picked the seeds off the ground and not from the box. So that's good. Seed plant. And there's the disc. And let's copy you, let's copy you and start. And let's... Oh, no, thousands. Hey. That looked very strange because that's not the one it did. No, it's this one. Seed plant 2. Good. Seed plant 2. Dig the forest, dig the forest. Seed plant. And forestry. There we go. Temporary team. What's this? That was a button, apparently. We can... Oh, we can stop recall all the things with just a selection. That's really nice. I like that. So many quality of life changes going on here. The developer is doing a great job. This game is, for some reason, incredible. It's so much fun. So let's see. We don't have enough food. Oh, we definitely don't have enough food, but we do have berries lying around, which means we don't have bots picking up the berries. We should... let's leave it like this for now. We have so much to do, so we don't need science anyway. What we do need though is panels. Good. We actually did all of this without running out of planks. That's quite impressive, and this tower of poles is quite impressive as well. So, let's do the upgrade bit ourselves. Let's not do it ourselves though. Let's program bots to do it for us. So, that would be this thing. Let's see. Until hand's full, inside, and then move until hand's empty, inside. That's some simple coding, I guess. So, here, the move command is inside as well now. And that's because we don't want it to do the move if it has full hands. That's how that worked. Then we move here. Then we look for a blueprint to place it in. And that whole thing is until hands empty with a skip. And we need to move the area to be the construction area. Now this is a bit confusing because these bots have a larger area than the first bots, but I guess it doesn't matter if it's a bit bigger. So let's just leave it like that. This is also new. Let's see, full, we can't do stripes and stuff on this one. Okay, look at the area. Oh, so we can find the area if we select the bot and can't. That's nice. Maximum area and select structure. Okay. Select area. Good. Forever. That's not panels, it's frames. Frames to blueprint. Go. So that's at the location we are at. Next one is going to be here. So that's let's look at it. One below the workbench here. So pick up, then move here, one below, and then find blueprint. So these two until hands full, these three until hands empty, with a skip, And again, the skip is because if we run out of blueprints, they go back and fill their hands again. And if hands are full, they just stay at this place, which is nice. So this is panel to blueprint. I'm not sure if I've been doing this plural. It wasn't set the area. Now this could have been done with a sign, and that would be better. But it's fine. It's not that many parts. Let's look at what we do. Frames and panels. Yeah, one singular and one plural. And apparently we aren't consistent with that at all. Now let's stop this one for a second and remove this and move this inside and go. Now you aren't temp anymore because we fixed it. And let's do the same with the poles. We already did the same with the poles, so this one isn't temporary anymore either. Okay, now I feel like we've been very efficient. What we should look at is this. This is what we've been waiting for. But while this is happening, there should definitely be more moving of the pegs. So now some temporary stuff is going to happen because I want the Mark II bots for this. So let's find temporary things that aren't doing anything anymore. You, for instance, record, pick up until hands are full, leave there, leave there, good, until hands empty forever, and this is now 10 bolts to box. Good. Oh, and we have new technology. This is a bit in the future because this is the new food. We also unlocked a new level of research. That's nice, but those are so expensive. So I don't think we're going to start any of those yet, even though this one would be nice. This one would be nice as well. I really like the new animals. It's a llama. So what do we need now? We need the fire before we can get the new food. This is also for new food, of course, yes, but I think we are going to need this one anyway and this one. So it's going to take a while. So let's do the tools and stuff first, like this. Let's get a stone and a stick. Oh, sticks and stones, just like the first episode. That's here. Oh, and here. Let's start it before the woof starts filling up and we wouldn't know what to do with all of the woof. So there we go. Oop. Now let's leave a stone down here. But next time we're probably going to forget it and get a new one anyway, but we might remember. So the workbench now, the bot workbench, is done. Let's look at it. Oh, this is nice. We can't make a good gear. Oh no, and the bot drive is one of the most important parts. So let's find out how to make the good gears. Good gear, wood shaping bench, which is here probably. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so that one needs a crude gear, which we do have somewhere far off. There we go. Far off because we don't need many of them. So we switch the science to this one because the bots are more important. So that's here and plop, and the twig can be left there. Okay. And now we're out of both poles and planks. But we aren't out of logs. And we aren't out of trees. Because we added more diggy bots, and we added more planty bots. Now we need more choppy bots. And maybe more carry bots, but first of all, we need more bots here. So let's make a couple more chopping blocks. We don't need to make them because we already have them. That's good. We pre-planned for this. We knew this was going to happen. But I thought it would happen when we actually got to making the bots, not before. Then again, we have been making the panels and the frames. So you are planks, you are poles, and you are pegs. And let's see, first part should really be to replace these as well. And that's a bit of a pain. So we're not going to do it. Simple as that. We're going to wait for the Mark II bots before doing that. So this one goes here. And this one can probably only carry one. But I'm going to do until hands full anyway, in case we do a copy paste into a higher tier bot. Now, the Mark II bots are able to carry 2 logs, I believe, without any upgrade. Now, the Mark III bots, which I've never seen in action, might be able to carry even more than that. So that's nice. So let's see. This is logs 2. Might be plank make 2. Well, let's look at it to see. Legs make, gears make. It's not here, it's not here. Forestry. Food products? No. Is it forestry? Shouldn't be. Maybe it's none of the above. Logs you repair. Plank make. Okay. It's orange, so plank make 2. Let's look at the orange. Shouldn't be tools. Pegs make. Plank make. Oh, there we go. Plank make 2. Wow, we are consistent without even knowing it. So this one needs a forever loop. That's not actually forever. It's until this is full forever. Good. And you go here to pick up. In here to place, and this is the weird bit because the move can be above the find, and I'm not sure what I think of that. That doesn't make sense in my head, but if it's working. Last planks store. Planks store 2 actually, because it's from the number 2, and this is done forever. Yeah, it went straight up there, so apparently you can move to something before finding it. It still confuses me a lot. Planks to storage, planks store. I kind of like the store. So let's do store. Good. Wow, parts, and parts. Because full. And science, good. Now we just need to buffer this all the way up, but we still need to bork it somewhere. Borked. Because we do this, it's going to empty out really fast, but it's nice that because we don't have the bots to be made anyway, it's nice to do the building of these, and so we can get the stuff back, make sure everything is like working. Every bot is working, sorry. So planks to here. Okay. There, hands full, there, hands empty. Repeat, not forever for this one, until this is full forever. And that's poles make 2, actually. There we go. Go. Pulse Mic 2, and then we have here, this is the Pulse Store 2. Good. Until hands full. Oh, oh. Oh, it's possible to hold the button. Don't need to click all of them. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. I didn't know that. So that's Pulse Store. This one can be forever, even though it's just going to go until this one is full. It's going to stay there with stuff in its hands. It's going to stop here. Good. And those two go into the orange group of the part construction. We have quite a lot of everything now, not planks. But this one is, I was about to say it's soon full, but it isn't. It's just a bit over half. Do we need more peg makers? I don't remember where the bottleneck on this was, but might as well while we're at it. So here, here, and here until hands empty. Go. This is pegs make 2, and this is going to be until the peg box is full. There. Good, and then we do the storing bit as well. Yeah, there. There. Until hands empty. And until hands full. I am wondering if I did that wrong on the previous one. I'm going to check after this. So this is pegs store. Peg store 2. Okay, so pegs make 2, pegs store 2. I'm not sure why it's sorted down here. This one probably isn't alphabetical yet. That's probably why. So let's look at the planks store 2. Plank. This one has an extra one of these. Yeah, that's okay though. Good, good. 22 already. So we are actually doing quite well on the wood. It was nice though that we had the buffer of an extra 100 logs while doing this, because if not, it would be a mess. It would be completely empty at least. Right. I'm also going to set up more recharge bots when we get to the next bot kind, Mark 2 bot. I feel like everything is put on hold until then, but we have been quite efficient. So I think this might be enough, and when it's not, we do the basic bots and turn into the fully upgraded ones. Now, the goal of the game, well, my primary goal right now is to get the final tier of bots, because then we can kind of make the final factory. And that should be... Is it all the way down here? Is it all the way down here? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the... this is the Mark 3 bots, I believe. Yeah. So we're going to use the Mark 2 bots for a very long time. So I'm going to set up tons and tons of those. But those eat through our wood. Like, they are so much more expensive than these ones. These are, if we look at it right now, it's a log, plank and pole. Oh. And this one is a lot more expensive. I don't remember the price, the cost, what we need to make a good gear. Probably not that much, or if it might be the one that requires like panels or square frames. Let's check actually. Gear, good gear. Yeah, it's the expensive one, because the panel is so expensive. So the bots are going to be very expensive. But that's fine, because we have some good forestry going on, and right now we're capping all the way down to this, and this isn't being built because of reasons. Yeah, it's looking for one. Why? No, I messed up. It was just out of power. Okay, so I added a square frame, so now I'm going to have to add 4 planks and 4 pegs. That didn't work very well. I could reset the bots as well. Reset the bots and reset the construction place, but it's fine like this. Okay, now we're all set. The bots shouldn't get confused now. Let's look at the bots here. Planks, pegs and poles. We haven't put the things in the... Let's see, that's... What are we making? It's pegs and it's poles to frame, plank frame to panel. This is so confusing because I haven't been consistent. It should be like the panel or frame first, but it's fine. We'll sort that later. I think we might turn this thing down to 1 bot, but we'll see. 1 bot that makes and store the complete thing. Now I might have... Did I... Let's see. No, it's fine. It's fine. It just looks a bit confusing because it's desynced, or it's earlier than the other one with the pegs. So it's fine. It's just in a different spot in the loop, so it's working as it should. Anyway, right now we have done everything we can to improve stuff. We are halfway to the science as well. We need... Oh, let's do that right away. Let's get one of these bots to move berries to box. Pick up berries and put in box until hand's empty. Forever. Berries to box. This is number what? It's number X because we don't know yet. We're going to look into it afterwards. And there, and there. Berries to box, which would be the food product. Berries to box number 3. And let's also check that the coding is the same. No, it's not the same because I messed up. It's going to be hands full. And now it's the same, all 3 of them. Good. That should help with the science. We also need one more choppy bot. That one I'm going to copy though because I'm lazy and I want to do things automatically. That's kind of the thing with this game. So that's you. Come. We get this. We get this. This. And this. Good and good. We could do the upgrade squad as well, but I kind of want the Cyberman bot before I do that. Maybe we could do it as a Dalek bot, but no, that doesn't make sense at all. And we kind of want our bot murderer to make sense. So I think I'm looking at the time, and I think this is it for today. In the next episode, we are most likely getting the next bot, and it's kind of funny because I was feeling so close to the Mark II bots, so I thought that making 20 more of these would be overkill completely, but apparently not. We have been using so many bots to set up all of this. This is like two each part, one to make and one to store. So 2, 4, and 6, and here is 8 and 10. So the bots are just spent. We're above 100 bots now, but we have a couple of temporary ones, of course, that we need to get rid of at some point. Anyway, this helped the berries. We're still out of berries, but we're kind of using all the things all of the bushes almost. We have them whacked down. So I'm looking at it, and our great cereal patch. Hey, looks like the maybe birds ate them. The other part. Oh no, we need to knock. We need to beat the cereal with a hammer to make straw and seed, if I remember it correctly. So everything is on track. It might be with a flail actually, or a stick. Can we use a stick? Yeah, we can use a stick. Okay. I was about to say for science, but this isn't science, it's for grain and straw. Yes. Anywho, we might have to move this somewhere else to get room for more berry bushes here, and that's a fitting area for it. So, enough babbling. In the next episode, we're going to get the research, we're going to get the good gear, and before we get that, I'm going to set up the construction anyway, because right now we need more workbenches. So let's do that. Let's place those as the final thing we do, and that's the basic bot workbench. So that would be 1, 2, and yeah, let's make 3 more. Sure. These are going to be upgraded at some point as well, but I don't want to, like last time, I removed these to upgrade them, and then we had a while we couldn't make bots easily, and that was a struggle. So I think we're going to leave it up for now. I'm also going to make a couple of more bots. Not 20 this time, maybe more than 1, maybe 10. Good. Okay then. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the craziness. Bye bye.